Happy October 1st, which means it's podcast day today. Oh, what a month this has been. My name is Mariah. On Ravelry, I'm mrsknittyrodgers, and on Instagram, I'm mrsbjjrodgers, which stands for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I don't really post that much Jiu-Jitsu on my Instagram. It's mostly like knitty things and my son Raiden, but I like the name anyway, so I'll take it. September was a bit nuts. I got really sick with the stupid cold that's going around. All I did for like 10 days was sleep and cough. It was awful, and as you can probably hear, got a little bit of the raspy left. Not coughing too much anymore, but that was the worst cold I've ever had. I have not slept that much ever. I lost like 10 pounds in 2 weeks. It was ridiculous. I just didn't have an appetite, and then I couldn't taste my food for a while. When I went to the doctor, I tested negative, but she gave me like 6 prescriptions of different sorts, none of which really worked anyways, but, you know, I don't know. I feel like I should go back and get an antibiotics. I don't even know. So, whatever. Anyways, moving on. So that's about all that happened for me this month. I didn't knit for like 10 days, so I did miss the deadline for one test knit, which kind of sucks, but I did make it for the other one, thankfully. I kind of had to rush, push for the last one, but oh well, it is what it is. I have 2 finished objects, quite a bit of whips, and of course a heaping pile of yarn. The other day, I think it was about, what day is today? Saturday, Thursday, I got 11 skeins of yarn in the mail. It was like between 5 packages, so I really love yarn mail days, but I was just like, holy cow, that's a lot of yarn. I didn't mean to buy that much, but I don't know. I just buy it. I have a bad day, I buy a piece of yarn. Yeah, you know. Okay, so my finished objects are Lightweight Hipster by Locatelli. She's currently doing her Hohe Fall Knit Along 22. Sign-ups are done, but she does have one new pattern that you could still go in for, and then October is her mini knit along in the big knit along. It's for the free cowl pattern. So basically she provides a cowl pattern, it's free, and then you have to use what's in your stash for it. So I need to look up on since October 1st, it just came out today, I'm guessing. I need to look on the Ravelry boards and see how to get it, or if it's even out, or when it comes out, you know, and start on that cowl for the month, because that's one of my 7 projects that I signed up for. Actually 8. This will be number 8, I think, since I technically couldn't sign up for that one. But I did finish this one. This is a 1 skein shawl. I actually really like how it turns out. It was a lot of fun, and then once, you know, you got bored of one thing, you went on to the next. And before you knew it, you were done with it. It was amazing. I think it had less than 200 stitches at the very end. So that was cool. And I really it was tiny before blocking, but after blocking, it's like the perfect length. Like, I really like it. It's super cute. The yarn I use is from Bella Filato Studios. It's the SS Edmund Fitzgerald, which was part of her Great Lakes 2.0 this year. Yeah, I thought it was pretty perfect. It's fingering weight. So I got to, Hohe did the 1 skein parade as the mini knit along for September. So I was able to enter this one. I did start the lone skein as well, which is right here. Here, I'll show it while I'm talking about it. She got the lone skein shawl, which is also 1 skein, that I was going to enter as well, but then I got sick and didn't knit for a long time. So, but this is my lone skein. I'll finish it before November 30th for sure. This yarn is the Fiber Fox in her rose gold twinkle sock. So I don't know if you can see the gold flecks of the what do you call it? I want to call it tinsel, but that's not it. It reminds me of tinsel, like, you know, you put on the Christmas tree, but yeah, it's really pretty. And it's soft. It's not scratchy at all, which is nice. But I'm going to have that done by the end of the month for sure, I think. We'll see. So, Lone Skein Parade by Hohi as well. And then my other finished object is the Bayshore Shawl by Casey Hurley. It just came out today. This was one of my test knits that I was really pushing. I didn't get my ends all woven in yet or blocked, but I got a nice pretty photo of it, so I'm pretty happy about that. Excuse me. The gray is Madeline Tosh, and then the pinkish color is the Fiber Fox again, from a skein that I got in like 2019, so I don't even know if you can get it anymore. I don't think you can. Anyways, this is just garter and stockinette. It's really pretty. It was a fun knit. Of course, at the end, the rows are like, you know, almost 400 stitches, so it was like, oh, these rows are getting longer, and I don't know if I'm going to make it, but I made it. And then it's an I-cord bind off, which was really fun. So that is the Bayshore Shawl. Came out today. So go check that out. I am officially done with test knits right now. And I think I'm not going to sign up for any more test knits till next year. Maybe if Casey Hurley comes out with another one, I'll do more. But yeah, I'm good for now. The other test knit that I didn't make because I was unfortunately sick is the For Keeps Cardigan by Samantha Guerin. I got the sleeve cast on. I got the body done. Once it's blocked, it's gonna like stretch out so nicely. It fits me at a really good, like at my hip, and it wraps around me, but I'm excited to see how it's gonna stretch out when it blocks. So that's the For Keeps Cardigan. It's out right now. The yarn I used is Ottoman Indigo, the classic worsted or something like that. It's 100% superwash merino. So yeah, I'm kind of having a hard time motivating myself to get the sleeves done because I like Magic Loop when it's like smaller needles, but size 9 needles with Magic Loop is just like so clunky. So I think Chiaogu is coming out with those tiny circumference ones that they have for like sock and sleeve knitting. I think they're coming out with like a 9 and a 10.5 set. I think I'm gonna get it. And then maybe I'll be able to finish that cardigan. You never know. Let's see. In celebration of Hocus Pocus 2, my best friend and I both bought a skein from Hugh Loco. I think this is one of my stash enhancements for the month too. But anyways, I got Sarah, who's one of the witches. And then my friend came over after bedtime last night and we knitted and watched the movie. It's really cute. It was funny. I think the first one might still be better, but it was funny and it was really cute and we laughed a lot. So that was really fun and relaxing. She got, what is it? The Eat Children. I don't even know, but she got the sock set and I got DK to be able to make a hat. So I started my hat. It's the Irma Hat. It's a free pattern on Ravelry. And I'm just going to make that. So I got the ribbing done as we finished. We were both laughing and watching the movie too much that we only got the ribbing done of our projects. But then after she left, I worked on it a little more. But I made this pattern, this hat pattern a few times. And it's really fun and it fits really well. I think one time I added one more repeat of the motif, I guess you call it. And turned out baggy, which is okay. I mean, sometimes you want, you know, a baggy hat. Otherwise it's pretty fitted, but I really like how the colors are like pooling and it's nice and bright but still fall. And I really liked Melissa, my friend's socks. Hugh Loco still has a few like has some leftover skeins that came out today. And I might get the sock. I don't know. I don't want to feel like her to feel like I was copying her, but that's okay. Let's see. After I finished my 2 shawls, I was kind of stuck on what I was going to work on or start or something like that. So I decided to finish the yoke of my Latte Sweater. I split 4 sleeves, and then one time during my son's speech therapy appointment, I just sit in the car while he's in there, but I did a little bit on the body. So this is my Latte Sweater. The yarn is from Woolberry Fiber Co. It's mulberry in the sock and Surrey, and I'm holding them both. Oops, I'm holding them both together. So this is going really fast. It's a 10.5 US 10.5 needle. So, and the Surrey just makes this so soft. I washed my swatch just to see like what the difference would be, you know, before and after blocking, and I cannot wait. It is bleeding on my hands just a little bit, and I know this is Bethany's old way of doing her tonals. So, and plus it's a red. Red usually bleeds when you're working with it and when you're blocking it, so definitely be careful of that. So I will definitely be blocking it by itself, but I'm really excited to wear this. So the body calls for like 8.5 inches worked after you split the sleeves, and I think I might go to 9 or 10. I'm not sure. I think this is a kind of a crop sweater, so I'm definitely gonna be trying it on as I go, which is good. So that's my Latte Sweater. Another sweater I started, so for my stash enhancements, I bought, I just was browsing Spin Cycle, and they had their magpie dyed in the skein, and then a lot of their dyed in the wool in stock. So I bought a combination of the Fior di Latte and the Wallflower. I really love this pink. So I got, you know, a few skeins, and then I just couldn't resist working with it, especially after having 2 cast-offs. I was feeling myself and really wanted to cast something on. So I cast on the Sunray Sweater by Jennifer Steingass. She's the one who does all those really pretty yoked colorwork yoke sweaters. I just love how this is working up. I'm not doing anything special with the Spin Cycle part. I'm just letting it color change, and I really love it. I love the back like almost even more, but this has been fun. I've been working on this for like 3 days straight. I can't put it down. I'm up past midnight working on it. I just love colorwork so much. It's addictive. It's addictive. So I've got that going on. That's the Sunray in my magpie. And so this magpie dyed in the skein is 100% superwash American wool. It feels a little bit woolly. I mean, it's not like superwash merino, you know how that can be like really smooth. It's really fun. I like it. I'm excited to see what it's like when it's blocked. I'm very excited. So that's one of my stash enhancements. I don't know if I'm going to crack into the second skein. So I might have a second skein either for a different sweater, or I really want some Spin Cycle, you know, color changing colorwork mittens. And it's sport. But I could get away with fingering, you know, using it a fingering weight pattern. That would be fun. An idea just popped in my head. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, so my last whip is from so Sandmade Knits and I want to call it Backwoods Knits. Anyways, definitely Sandmade Knits is doing a 2-week knit along called the Socky Seconds Knit Along 22 on Instagram. And I have a lot of socks that need a second one, so I picked one. So I bought from Barnes & Noble, my local Barnes & Noble, the Operation Sock Drawer by the Knitmore girls. And I am doing the, what is it called? Gentle Drizzle. It's like a cable work. It's got a little bit of cables in it. It's just like 1x1 cable, so it's not a big deal. But I started that earlier this year, and so this is my one sock that I did. It fits great. Yeah, I really love it. The yarn is from the Fiber Fox from another 2019 skein. I am having a Fiber Fox year for sure, which is okay. So I got that casted on. That started Thursday, the 29th, and it's going for 2 weeks. So I'm definitely going to get at least one. I have like 6 socks that need a second, but I'm definitely going to do one. And then I have a DK weight sock that still needs another one. So I'll definitely get that one too. Maybe I'll be able to, I don't know what the like height requirements, you know, on the leg are for the knit along. I don't remember. This is definitely a shorty sock, which is fine. But that's from the Freckled Whimsy, that skein. But this is the Fiber Fox. The Fiber Fox, she's from the UK, but her method of dyeing, her way of dyeing is just amazing. I absolutely love it. I've bought every month of her mystery club this year. It's all Disney inspired, but I love the way that she does it. This bag is from Woolberry, from their summer equinox box that I got, that I still need to figure out what the heck to do. I want to do a Friday tee with the mini skeins, I think, but I need to find a like a creamish color. Yeah. I'm trying to think who is having an update lately that's gonna have a creamish color. I don't want it speckled. I don't think I want it speckled because I want the mini skeins to shine. Okay, the last thing of what I'm wearing, this is the Yume tee by Isabel Kramer. It's just like a lace work and then stockinette, and it's got a little like pearl detail on the side here. I don't remember what the yarn is called that I made that out of. It's from Katia by Concept, of course. I think it's their Tencel Merino or Tencel Cotton or something like that. I think it's a discontinued yarn anyway, so yeah, I had a lot of fun with that, and it's really comfy. It's very lightweight. What was I gonna say? It's perfect for summer. It's very like airy. Yeah, it's perfect summer top. Okay, so my yarn enhancements. I'll try to go through them quickly. Woolberry had a mystery skein packages, I guess, and from their leftover stuff. I think most of this is like a wrong color or something like that. Anyways, so I got a DK one, and I got some berry cashmere DK. So I got this like lighter green, and then I got a nice emerald looking green. It's really pretty. I'm gonna make my son's winter hat out of this one. Last year's hat doesn't fit him anymore, and last year's was cashmere too, so I'm just gonna keep going with the cashmere theme, but this is not showing up. It's more emerald than what's showing up. I think she was like, oh yeah, this could go together, but I'm gonna do them separately. I'll probably do another hat with this one too. That's Woolberry. I'm looking to see if I got any other Woolberry. I did not. I know some is coming to me, but another one is Terrapin Fiberworks. She is the one that does mostly I want to call it vegan yarn, kind of. It's just she doesn't use any animal yarns. So this one is 100% Tencel in the color Sage. This was her farmer's market pre-order a few months ago, over the summer definitely. Aro of Aro Knits and Pearls podcast, she totally influenced me. She made a summer tee from Jessie Made out of hers in 100% Tencel, and then she was saying about linen, this is easier to work with than linen, blah 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 blah. So I'm going to make something out of that for next summer for sure. I don't know what yet. It is a fingering weight. Severn fingering. I don't know yet. I got 2 skeins to do something. It's 437 yards each skein. So I know I have enough to make a tee. I know I have enough. So we'll see what that's going to be. Let's see. I'm going to put my yarn on the floor. I was stalking Stash Lounge, and she had some Explorer knits going on. So this is Timber, and this is in the Denali sock. It's kind of, yeah, it's pretty true gray. I need more neutrals in my stash for sure. I love different bright colors and but I need some neutrals. So I might maybe do this one. I don't know. I want to make the Strya cardigan. I did get some bad sheep in like a pink, mostly pink, and then the stripes gray. But maybe I'll do this one instead, and then either do some mini skeins or pick like a blue or something. I don't know. Or I might do color work. I have other Explorer knits, like 1 skeins that I could do some color work with. I am in the color work craze right now. I always am in the color work craze, so. But that's that. And then I got the Cookie Dodo in a DK skein. I just got one. I think I'm going to make a hat with it. I'm in the hat craze right now. Of course, autumn. Everybody wants to wear hats. That's all from that. Okay, and then Coast to Coast, she had an in-stock update, and I got some Red Panda in fingering. Yeah, I'm gonna make a tee out of that one for sure. I'm finding that I really like t-shirts more than long sleeve right now. Obviously, long sleeve has its place, especially in Alaska winter, but I stay home all day with my son. I'm a stay-at-home mom, so I kind of don't really wear a bunch of sweaters at home. So I'm going to make a bunch of tees over the winter. And I got a lot of bright colors, so that'll help with the seasonal sadness stuff, you know. Another skein I got is from Freckled Whimsy. This is her Serendipity self-striping and Grand Romantic, and I got the sock set. I thought it was kind of cute. I'm gonna make a lot of I got quite a few striped skeins, what do you call it, self-striping skeins to make some socks and stuff. So I'm excited about that. I got the Murray and Company Wool Goods. This is her September mystery skein. It was the Sanderson sisters was her inspiration. I got Yak Sock, and let me tell you, it makes these colors so much more vibrant than what I would imagine. Like, that's fairly true to what it's looking like in the camera right now. It might be a little more brilliant in real life, but I'm really excited to make some socks out of these. It's the Yak Sock Set. It's 70, 20, 10. 70 superwash merino, 20 yak, 10 nylon. I didn't even know that there was Yak Sock Sets out there. I'm really excited. So I got that from Murray Wool Goods. And then I also got the Fillery Wings sock. And again, I was very much influenced by Aro for this, which is okay. I'm finding that I'm kind of in Aro's color palette. I'm loving it. I just love color. So yeah, I'm excited to make, I think I'm going to make Miles tea out of this for sure. Oh, no, Riley tea is DK, so I can't do that. But yeah. Okay, so speaking of Fiber Fox and her mystery set, I got my July set in the mail. This is based on Moana, so it's called How Far I'll Go. I got high twist sock, and I got 3 skeins to make a summer sorrel tee. I was kicking myself for not getting a sweater quantity of the Pocahontas and the Mulan. Those two I really love, but so I was like, screw it, I'm doing a sweater quantity. I'm just going with it, and I'm very happy that I did. I think it's going to be a fun summer sorrel. So I'm going to do that. And then the Fossil Frenzy Junior tee got released 2 weeks ago now, I think. So Yarnaceous Fibers. Oh, I don't have her tag. I'm sorry. I'll definitely link it below. The Yarnaceous Fibers was having, excuse me, some pre-made kits for the Fossil Frenzy Junior tee. The ones that she had were mostly for girls. They were girly colors, and I have a boy, so I ended up not getting one of the kits. I ended up going into her in-stock stuff and getting my own colors. So the main color for it is going to be this dark gray color. And then for the color work, I have this, it's like blues, yellows, greens for the dinosaurs. It just takes one skein of each for his size. I'm going to do size 4, I think, for him. So I'm really excited to start that. Yeah, that'll be next. Maybe. My local yarn store is doing a knit along of the Latte Sweater by Kadri. And the sample that we have is from Katia by Concept Cotton Merino yarn. So she ordered a bunch and I got this color. It's kind of like a silvery gray. I don't have much. I have one sweater in gray, but I want another one. And this Cotton Merino is very soft. It's crazy soft. I have a couple different single skeins. I think this is one of their newer lines, but I got a couple like single skeins of the Cotton Merino up there in my stash to make like a, I think one I want to do it like a stripy hat, and the other one I wanted to do a colorwork cowl. So I'm really excited to start that. They are not sure when they're going to start it yet. There's some logistics that still need to be planned out, but I have my yarn. I'm going to do the size small. The sample was a size medium, and it was a little too baggy around here for me. So I'm going to do the size small. And that pattern uses like a US 10.5. And I'm usually a tight knitter, so I might be doing a US 11. I don't know what my swatch is going to say. I'm excited for that. So that's going to be starting soon-ish. And then my last pre-order that I got in was from Long Dog Yarn. This is from her last Unicorn and Labyrinth pre-order. I've never seen either of them, but her colors are insane. So good. Brilliant and just beautiful, and I'm amazed. So, I don't know if I've ever said in a previous podcast, but I was told that I do not look good in purple when I was younger. So I stay away from purple. I still really like purple though. So I got one skein of the Bounce sock to be able to make myself some socks. And this is How Dare You Come to Me Now. Oh, it's so good. I'm so excited to work on those. And it's very soft too. And then I want to make the, what garter stitch tank top did Kadri just come out with? I'll link it below, but I cannot remember. I want to make it with this one. This is In the Forest of the Unicorn. This is pretty much true to color in the camera. It's brilliant and beautiful and just like vibrant colors, and I love them. So I got a sweater quantity of that to be able to do that tank top that I'm talking about, that I can't remember what it's called. Ask me in an hour. I'll probably know what it is. What else do I need to be talking about? I'm just looking around. I have one cardigan that I need to cast on pretty soon. Actually, after my son gets up from his nap that he's in right now, I'm going to be heading to far north for the needles for it. Because I don't think I have... I'm sure I have the needles for it, but they are in a project right now, of course. Because I want to count my projects again, my whips. Last time I counted, I had 46. I love that. I'm going to be finishing up. My friend and I were talking about what we wanted to cast on by the end of the year. Like, she was talking about how many she wanted to do, like, finish. And I know she can, because most of it's hats and stuff for her son's kindergarten class or whatever. And my list of things that I really wanted to be done by Christmas was a cardigan for my friend that she's been asking about it forever. And she's very knit worthy. I knit her some socks one time and she wears the crap out of them. I want to make that Fossil Friendly Junior tee for my son by Christmas. And then the third thing is a matching hat and mittens for my dad. And I think I'm going to be doing the antler toque and antler mittens by Tin Can Knits for him. I have the yarn for it. I just need to do it. And I think that was it for all that I wanted to be done by Christmas. I want to also crochet a little Pokemon thing for my brother that he asked for. I just need to get the yarn for that. I need to go on the Hobie's website and order the yarn for that for sure. But anyways, that's all that I have planned at the moment. It always changes. So the cardigan, I'm using this. This is Bad Sheep yarn in Denali. DK weight. I'm either going to do the Comfort Fade Cardi or the Campside Cardi that I've already done before, that I test knitted before. I've always wanted to do the Comfort Fade those, and I think she might enjoy that better. I don't know. I'm torn on which one to do. If you have an opinion, let me know. But it's just, if I do the Comfort Fade, it's not going to be a fade. It's just going to be all this color. But I know that I can get the Campside one done fast because my one that I did just took 2 weeks. And I know the pattern. I know the corrections to the pattern because I test knitted it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I just took a little thumbnail photo. Anyways, Bad Sheep yarn. She's local to me for the most part. She's in the same state of Alaska, but she's about 7 hours north of me. She's in Fairbanks, and I'm in Anchorage. So that's definitely going to be cast on soon. I just need to go get the needles for it. And I know I need the same size needles for either cardigan. So I don't know. We'll see. I have not been doing much reading because I've been so sick. And then when I was feeling better, I've been catching up on house chores and knitting and playing with my son and appointments, etc., etc., etc. So I haven't been doing much reading. We did meet 100% of the GCI, the local cable internet service. We met 100% of it last month. Yeah. So we got to get outside a little more. It's sunny today, so I probably will take him outside today. But otherwise, I've been trying to take him to like the playhouse or toddler times at certain areas in town in the morning for sure. And he seems to love that. So that's been nice. Yeah. Okay, I'm just blabbing now. I'll see you guys in a month. Bye.